What's going on, Socialites, and welcome to round number 2, the Global Pokémon Society Draft League Season 8 playoffs. We got a good one here as the Pittsburgh Polteageist, our number 3 seed, take on the Chicago Scrafty, our number 6 seed. Chicago moving up from the minors last season. Great first season for them. They faced Pittsburgh all the way back in week 1, took the L there, but after a full season, they get a chance of revenge. Looking at the teams here, Pittsburgh bringing Cresselia, Murkrow, Porygon-Z, Drapion, Glaceon, and Ampharos. Looking for a lot of things that can hit water types because Chicago has their rain team here. Surprising. Not in what they brought, but what they didn't bring. Did not bring Mantine, which was the league's KO leader this season, 24 KOs. Instead, they have Pelipper, Slowbro, Aerodactyl, Floatzel, Miltank, and Dugtrio. We'll have to see how they use that team. Definitely Pittsburgh with some good type advantages here. Will they be able to control the speed game? They do, of course, have Murkrow. Chicago can set up their own tailwind, though, and then have 4 times speed with their swift swimmers, but they only brought 1 swift swimmer here with Floatzel, so who knows? Anything can happen. Got a lot of good matchups this round, though. Interested to see the rematch of Oklahoma and Paris. Rematch between Phoenix and Lavender Town. And then a match that we didn't see this season, Boston and Vero. Vero's been wanting to face Boston for a while now. This is their chance. Let's see what the leads are here. Chicago with Dugtrio and Aerodactyl going up against Murkrow and Glaceon. Looks like Chicago didn't bring Pelipper here, so they won't have any manual rain. Floatzel, though, so fast, you don't really need the Swift Swim, although it does help against the Tailwind Murkrow here. Let's see. Aerodactyl, of course, could be going for their own Tailwind. We could also see a double Rock Slide, which could end up in a double KO. You will give up that Tailwind or whatever Murkrow wants to go for here, but could get the knockout on both these Pokemon. Dugtrio with the Protect. There's the Tailwind from Murkrow. Have to see what does Glaceon go for here. Ice Beam going into the Aerodactyl slot. And no Focus Sash, so Aerodactyl goes down right away. Just a big free turn there for the Pittsburgh Polteageist. Miltank's going to come out now, perhaps with the Thick Fat ability. But now Dugtrio used its Protect. So it's going to be the target of Glaceon's next Ice Beam. And Chicago wasn't able to get up their Tailwind on their side. Thunder Wave comes out from Murkrow. Here's the Ice Beam from Glaceon. Is this where the Focus Sash is? Yes, that is the Focus Sash on Dugtrio. I think if that was the case, I would have preferred protecting with the Aerodactyl and letting Dugtrio maybe take the hit. I'm not so sure. Here's a Hammer Arm from Miltank, though. Will knock out Glaceon. They will break through that paralysis. So now both teams are down. 1 Pokemon each. Still a couple turns left of Tailwind here for Pittsburgh. We see no attacking moves here on the Murkrow, so it is kind of stuck in this position. The Protect here from Dugtrio could be pretty obvious. There's the Protect, yep. That's why Pittsburgh ignored that. Because a Taunt on Miltank, not going to do much there, though. Oh, actually, they did go for the attack onto Dugtrio, and the Taunt actually works, too, as Miltank not able to get off that Thunder Wave, so... Interesting. I thought they just were ignoring the Dugtrio that turn. Alright, last turn of Tailwind here, but Murkrow's going to be able to get another one up. Although they're going to switch out here into Ampharos. Here's the Energy Ball, though. Going to go into Dugtrio and pick up the KO. Another Hammer Arm. Does it not have a normal type attack like Body Slam? Body Slam would be stronger than the Hammer Arm, of course. Chicago's last Pokemon going to be this Floatzel here, but facing down Ampharos, and Cresselia has that Energy Ball, so I'm not sure what it's going to be able to do. Could be Choice Band. Or a Choice Band critical hit be enough to take down Cresselia. There's the Crunch, doing about 50%. Big Thunderbolt, though, will take out Floatzel. And Cresselia is just setting up the Calm Minds here. Have to see, can Miltank break through, get some damage here? No, Paralyze. So even just looking it up, Adamant, Choice Band, Crunch would only do 53 to 62%. So I do think that might be banded anyway, just based on the damage it did. Or the Cresselia isn't maxed out. But down goes Miltank. And Pittsburgh with a convincing game one here. We'll have to see what Chicago does to switch things up, getting ready for game number 2 of this best of 3. Yeah, with the Focus Sash non-Aerodactyl, it's going to be really hard for them to get up that Tailwind. I'm not sure what item they do have. Let's see if we can find out here. As Chicago leads off with Dugtrio and Slowbro, and we see they didn't even bring Aerodactyl here, so they're just going to give up the speed game. Looks like they might be trying to set up Trick Room here. Ooh, not going for the taunt. We'll have to see how that plays into it here. No protects this time. Thunderbolt. Big damage onto Slowbro. Rock Slide. Ooh, misses Porygon-Z though. Does some nice damage onto Murkrow. And Slowbro gets the yawn off onto Porygon. Does Slowbro have the Protect here? Can go for another Rock Slide and maybe Protect on the Slowbro. Can't be switched out due to the Arena Trap. And Porygon-Z is going to be stuck in there with the Choice Specs. There's the taunt on a Slowbro who did not go for the Protect, so might not have it here. That's going to allow Porygon-Z to get the knockout. Very unfortunate, no Protect there. Definitely could have given Chicago a good turn. There's a Rock Slide. Gonna knock out Murkrow. So they do get a knockout there. And Porygon-Z is gonna fall asleep. So not a bad turn per se. Would have really liked Protect on the Slowbro though. I'm very surprised it didn't have it. Now it's going to come down to how many sleep turns does Porygon get, and can Chicago get some KOs here while it's asleep. It is locked into Thunderbolt, so it can't hit Dugtrio here. They're going to go into Floatzel, which is a little scary, but they will get one free turn against Porygon here. This is the turn that Floatzel needs to have Protect. I don't know if Chicago has Protect on too many of their Pokemon, though. There's the Freeze Dry on the Floatzel. This should KO. Yeah, just not having the Protects there to get through all these Pokemon and the Tailwinds. Stall it out. This should be the last turn of Tailwind as well going in here. Miltank's the last Pokemon for Chicago. They gotta do something here. There's the Protect from Dugtrio. Really solid Protect here as it will block the Freeze Dry. Porygon-Z does get its second turn of sleep. Here's a Hammer Arm going into Porygon-Z. Will get the knockout. Still a little threatening again, because if you had knocked out Glaceon, it is still kind of a 2v1 because you can ignore Porygon-Z with the Dugtrio. But now Cresselia is on the field. been one of the best Pokemon all season. Gonna try to double up onto that Dugtrio here. Tailwind, though, is over. Goes for Rock Slide. Connects on both. Can it get some flinches? Ooh, Glaceon flinch. But Cresselia breaks through with the Energy Ball. Getting some decent damage there onto Dugtrio. Thunder Wave onto Cresselia, though. Chicago doing what they can. Gonna need to hit another Rock Slide here. Could also go for the Protect here on Dugtrio and just attack into the Glaceon slot with Miltank. I think that would be a pretty good play here. But if they do connect on Rock Slide, that gives them a pretty good shot of Cresselia not being able to move due to the 30% flinch rate of Rock Slide and the paralysis rate. There's a Rock Slide, connects on both. Is enough to KO Glaceon. That's going to leave just Cresselia against two Pokemon here. Ooh, Hammer Arm misses. Again, really wish they had Body Slam. Cresselia, though, breaks through and gets the KO onto Dugtrio. Now it's going to be all about full paras here. Does this Miltank only have Hammer Arm as an attacking move? We've only seen you use Hammer Arm and Thunder Wave. I don't know why you wouldn't have Body Slam on a Miltank. And we don't know what item the Miltank has. So a lot of stuff can go into this. You never know with full paras. It goes for Protect for some reason. And misses out on a chance to get damage thanks to that full para. Why Protect there? I don't know. Like you're just praying for full paras here. If you're trying to Protect, then there's nothing that you can do. You've resigned your fate, I guess. Yeah, it looks like they only have the Hammer Arm. Yeah, I don't get it. But that should seal it up for Pittsburgh. They just got to break through a couple paralysis here. That Hammer Arm's not going to do anything. So we can sit back and just watch this for a little bit. But Pittsburgh will move on here. Again, I don't know why you're protecting. You put nothing on your Miltank that could hit Cresselia, the #1 threat. And with that, Miltank goes down. And Pittsburgh will move on to the semifinals. Congrats again, though, to Chicago making it this far in their inaugural Major League season. As always, thanks for watching. Stay classy, Society.